I've been thinking a lot this year about community building and friendships, and I have some stuff to get off my chest. So today we're going to do a color and chat. This is the same thing as my painting and pour series where I talk about topics while I do art, but since I'm drawing, it's a color and chat. I'm still working on my hibiscus drawing, so I'm using this reference photo. I've gone through it with friendships, but fortunately, I have not been backstabbed and betrayed like some people, so I am still pretty grateful, but there are things that I wish were different. One thing that really stood out to me this year is that I would like to do life with people. I would like to make memories, live in the moment, tell people things as they're happening, instead of having to catch up every few months. If I'm not hearing from you for a long time, we're not friends anymore. I could understand if it was more of a long distance friendship or we're just acquaintances, but there's no reason why we're saying that we're friends and I have not heard from you. And if I do hear from you, I always have to update you on my life from something that happened so long ago. I'm not going to spend too much time on this story. The sun is going away. No. I'm not gonna spend too much time on this story, but I'm gonna tell you about these two friends. So something happened last year, nothing bad, nothing crazy in my life, but I of course wanted to tell my friend, and we were supposed to hang out. So I didn't tell her, oh, I'm gonna tell you about this thing because I figured, well, I'm gonna see her. Well, we end up not getting to hang out, and we never have another hangout actually. So she never got the story. That's friend number one. Friend number two, I actually did get to tell this situation to because we were actually chatting a lot in that moment. So she knew about the situation from start, middle to end. Fast forward to this year, I ended up reaching out to friend number one and I have to mention, okay, well, this thing happened in my life. And she was still interested in hearing the story. No. By this point, 6 months have already passed. There is even more months that have passed. I'm not comparing friendships, but when I think of that situation, I realize I want to do life with people. I don't want to have to reheat a story from 6 months ago, ages ago, or anything like that. If I have to do that, we're not truly friends then. Number two, another problem that I had, and I was telling my best friend about this, how sad it is that I feel like anytime anything happens in my life, I always have to come to her. Now, obviously, she's my best friend. That's amazing, right? But it would be nice if I could sometimes go to other friends and talk about things as they're happening. But I can't do that because my friends take forever to reply. There's no reason why you're taking days, weeks, or even months, because at that point we clearly must not be friends, to reply to me. Ooh, that's really pretty. I like that blend. I would love to tell people what's happening in my life, but I feel like it's pointless because I know I'm not going to get a response from them in a decent time frame. One could argue, well, you didn't message me, you didn't reach out to me, you didn't tell me, but it's like, why am I going to message somebody who I know is not going to respond? I'm going to obviously go to someone who I know will respond to me quicker. Number three, I'm tired of being the initiator. Now, fortunately, I'm at the point in my life where I have started to meet people who do reach out to me to check up on me, to hang out, and so forth. Praise God. But for so long, I've had to reach out to people first, always ask, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want my plus one? Do you want to da da da? And I'm like, I want people to invite me to places too. It would be nice to be considered in that way. Number four, not trying to call people fake, but I'm sick and tired of the lies. Why are you telling me that you miss me, you love me, or that we're friends, and your actions are not matching your words? There's no point in you telling me those things and then you're not following through with them. You're not showing up for the friendship. I just feel like if somebody's going to tell me that they miss me, it should be a, hey, I miss you, let's call. Hey, I miss you, let's hang out. They're not doing anything about it. So are we truly friends? Honorary mention, I've started to have male friends again in my life, and I can't help but notice the difference between female friendships and male friendships. I feel like, honestly, it's actually a lot easier being friends with men, and I hate to have to say that. But that's just the truth. Like, I can hit up a male friend and ask if he wants to hang out, and he'll be down to hang out right then and there. Or I could just call them right on the spot. I don't have to like book a call just to talk. They look out for you, they check up on you, they like stay in contact. Whereas sometimes it feels like with female friendships, I have to work twice as hard, or I'm the one doing all the work in the friendship. I'm the one that's showing up, and it's like, well, where are you, girl? Do you want to be my friend or not? So many people get on the internet and talk about this community and the village and having these lifelong friends, and I would love to experience that too, but it's hard to do that when people aren't acting right.